Good morning. It's a Tuesday morning, the 27th of May 2025, the day that we've been waiting for, the pre-sentencing of the Joshlin Smith trial. And this is where the justice system asks what punishment fits the crime. Let's break down what really goes down before a sentence is handed over. So that just a few things that I want us to cover. I want us to cover what is a pre-sentencing hearing. I want us to cover what are aggravating circumstances, mitigating circumstances, what the community is expecting, what are we as South Africans are expecting, and I want us to look at the past cases that are almost similar to this one, what had been sentenced. And I also want us to look at, what basically South Africa is expecting. So please come with me and let's get into it. So the first point I want to cover is what is pre-sentencing? What is a pre-sentencing hearing? A pre-sentencing hearing allows the judge to consider all the factors that might influence the severity of the sentence. So both the prosecution and the defense today will be coming in and presenting their mitigating and aggravating circumstances. So both of them, we are expecting them, think of this as the last pitch that they are pitching to the judge before the judge delivers the sentence. So I think that is clear. We all understand. We are known for the 5-year-old explanation because Gogo must understand, the uncle, the teenager, we all need to understand what is going on. So the second one that I want us to talk about is why did the accused see psychologists or social workers? Do you remember the last time that they were in court at the Cape Town High Court? Judge Erasmus asked them if they've seen psychologists, they've seen social workers, and all their answers were yes. And so why is this important? It's because the court seeks a comprehensive understanding of the accused mental state, background, and behavior. This is where we'll hear if someone says, Bona, they've lost their mind, that's why that they did what they did. And we need to hear this. This has to happen in court. And I know a lot of people in the comment section were saying they better not come and tell us, that Bona, they lost their minds or something had happened. We don't want to hear that. So, but it's something that has to be spoken about. And the psychologists also, they assess aspects like remorse, mental health issues, and patterns of violence. When we talk about patterns of violence, remember when the 3 accused got the verdict, the guilty verdict, that Stefan van Rijn, he has past convictions. So we had those that they included robbery, and there was where he was found with possession of drugs, and among other things, he had a list. Yeah, he had quite a list. So this is where we are going to hear about those patterns of violence. So also social workers evaluate the home environment, where you grew up. Did you grow up maybe in a single-headed family where there was no father? And the education part of it, if you didn't go to high school, we're going to hear about that. And social influences that might have shaped the accused. So where they grow up, it matters. And they were doing... so these are the things that we are going to hear about. These evaluations can support or undermine the defense's case. It depends on the findings. It will really depend on what they get. So number 3, what are aggravating circumstances? These are the factors that may increase the severity of the sentence. So this might increase. What are they looking for? The crime was especially cruel and it involved a child. So this is what they're going to look at. They're going to look at the lack of remorse shown by the accused. I didn't see anyone who was remorseful. I just saw Ubuda looked a little bit sad. We don't know what he was thinking because we can't go through their mind. But I didn't see anyone looking like, I don't know, maybe you saw something different. You can let me know in the comment section. So they are going to show that the lack of remorse, previous criminal records, and being a repeat offender. We've already seen this with Stefano van Rijn. He is a repeat offender. He's been to jail. He came out. He went in. We've seen him that he is a repeat offender. So this is what the aggravating circumstance that can increase his sentence. So the significant impact on the victim's family and the community, how this has affected the community in Saldanha Bay, how this has affected the victim's family and how they felt. So this is what we are going to talk about. The fourth one, what are the mitigating circumstances? So these are the factors that might reduce now. We've talking about the aggravating. They take it up. This one, mitigating, might take the sentence to be lower. So this is what they look at. If you're a first-time offender, you don't have past convictions, this is what they're going to look at. The history of personal abuse or trauma. If you've gone through trauma before, we've heard in court where they said Kelly Smith was abused by Jose, the father of Kelly Smith, that there was domestic violence there. The social worker came and told us about that. So this is what they're going to look at, the history of personal abuse and trauma. They're also going to look at the cooperation with law enforcement during the investigation. This one, we've seen it. Everyone saw it, that they didn't look for the child. While the community was looking for the child, they chose not to. They chose to go to spare and eat. So we know this one, that they can't give us this reason. And someone said their child has made them to be famous. So this one, it's plain, we know. And they're also going to see if you have demonstrated remorse or psychological issues influencing behavior. I just saw people, sometimes they were smiling. About Stefano van Rijn, they were smiling. Kelly Smith had an attitude. So these are the mitigating circumstances that they're going to look at. So now, let us also get to the community expectations and social media reactions. What have you said in social media? The community's voice is loud and clear, demanding justice for Joshlin. Here's a glimpse of what the public statements have said. Someone on TV yesterday said, Kelly has gained weight while her child is missing. She should be doing the opposite. And I agree. Some people say that it's because she's no longer using So some people have said that she's pregnant. On Twitter, someone said, double life sentence or nothing. Joshlin deserves justice. So some people want her to get double life. And another tweet had said, this isn't just a crime, it's a betrayal by the people who were supposed to love her. And I couldn't agree more. She trusted these people, adults, but they didn't love her. Instead, they trafficked her. So the community, South Africa, wants the most severe sentence to happen. So all these reactions, they underscore the community's desire for a sentence that reflects the gravity of the crime and serves as a deterrent to others. So we want them, if anyone is thinking of doing such a thing, to pull such a stunt, we want them to look at these ones and say, the kind of sentence that they got, you don't even think about it. So let us look at the last thing now, which is case studies similar to this case. There was Tazan van Wyk case. The victim is Tazan. She was an 8-year-old little girl from Elsie's River in Cape Town. The perpetrator was Moyheden Pankate. I'm sorry, I'm butchering this name. But this person was a repeat offender who was on parole at the time of the crime. We've seen this happening. People who are on parole, they come out and they do heinous crimes than the one that they've done before. So what did this person do? This person kidnapped, this person raped and unalived this child, Tazan van Wyk. What was the sentencing? On February 14, 2023, in the Western Cape High Court, this person was sentenced to 9 life sentences, totaling to 225 years. That's what we're talking about. This is what we want to hear. So we have seen it happening in the Western Cape. It happened 14 February 2023. So it is possible. The source is Daily Maverick, and the article is titled Tyson van Wyk, Cunning and Dangerous Killer to Serve 9 life sentences. So you can go and just maybe read for yourself about it. The second one that was an example that you can get a severe sentence is the Courtney Peters case. The victim was Courtney Peters, a 3-year-old girl from Elsa's River, Cape Town. Hey, there's a problem in this place, guys. Both these cases are from this place. But okay, let's move on. The perpetrator is Mortimer Sanders, a tenant in the Peters household. Guys, do you see what I say? Anyone can be a perpetrator. This person was living there as a tenant of this little child, the 3-year-old girl. So this is the crime that he committed. He craved and premeditated to unalive Courtney Peters. So it means he was there looking at this child and he planned the whole thing. This is what premeditated unaliving means. So the sentencing was in December 11, 2018 in the Western Cape High Court, and he was sentenced to 2 life sentences for rape and unaliving. So I know if you are new to the channel, you're probably asking yourself, why am I saying rape instead of the word that starts with R, A, and yeah, that one? Or why am I saying unalive? Because instead of the word that says MU and the rest. It is because YouTube has rules and regulations for us. It's a US organization, and we're not allowed as content creators to just say any word the way that you like, because it looks like we're promoting this thing, and yeah, there are terms and conditions, so we can't say those words. We can say grape, we can say unalive, and I think you understand what I mean. So these cases, they demonstrate how South African courts have previously handled heinous crimes involving children and potentially setting a precedent for the sentencing in Joshlin Smith. So we are hoping that this is what we're going to hear. And yeah, we are here for it. And if you want to hear more, please continue to subscribe, like, hit that notification button. And we are showing up even for the sentencing. Justice for Joshlin is not about jail time. It's about the truth. And we really hope someone will answer the question, where is Joshlin Smith? And until next time, God bless you.